SilverGuard is Baltimore Life's simplified issue senior life product designed to address the needs of our seniors for final expenses. This presentation will review the market, the product, and the two different methods of enrolling business for SilverGuard, our paper application process and our technology called InSpeed, an electronic application automated underwriting process which will allow you to enroll business over the phone with our call center. There is a more detailed module on the InSpeed process in the on-demand training library. Baltimore Life has been in business since 1882. We're currently managing over $1 billion in assets. We do manufacture and distribute life and annuity products to middle market consumers in all states across the country with the exception of the state of New York. Baltimore Life is a mutual holding company. This does allow us to retain our independent nature, and we offer what we feel are some very high-touch agent services. Number that we would like you to keep in your contacts is our agent services phone number here in the home office. That number toll-free is 877-533-2468. Agent Services is your one-stop shop in case you have any questions on product, underwriting, new business processing, commissions, whatever it might be. Contact Agent Services and they will be more than happy to help you. We also have a very robust agent website for you to use. All of our products are set up in toolkits so that everything you need to sell and market our products, including your forms, will be contained in the product toolkits. In the toolkit, we also have our on-demand training modules, and you can sign up for any of our live webinar training sessions. For more information about Baltimore Life, go to our public website, baltlife.com. There is certainly a graying of America going on right now. Currently, there are over 40 million Americans aged 65 and older. There are more Americans than ever before living to age 85 and even exceeding the age of 100. By the quarter-century point, it is projected that nearly 64 million Americans will be age 65 and older, and by the year 2050, over 88 million of us will reach the age of 65 and older. With an exploding senior market, what do we know about the debts and obligations our seniors are burdened with? Many have limited assets and little or no permanent life insurance. 59% of people age 65 and older do not have personally owned life insurance to provide an income tax-free death benefit for their loved ones to pay for their final expenses. There are 42% of seniors that do not own individual or group coverage. But many of these same seniors have consumer and credit card debt that continues to accumulate. They are taking out mortgage loans and home equity lines of credit much later in life. They are concerned about the rising cost of funerals. And surprisingly, 6.2 million grandparents live in a home with their grandchildren, and 2.5 million of these grandparents are primary caregivers to their grandchildren. Additional debts left behind to the loved ones of our seniors also include bills for prescription drugs, expenses related to nursing home or home health care, unpaid utility bills, probate costs and other legal expenses that are presented upon their death. And no surviving spouse of a senior in the middle market can overlook a reduction in Social Security income or pension upon the death of their loved one. So with mounting debt and obligations that our seniors face, and knowing that a high percentage of them have no personally owned life insurance or group coverage, there is a significant need that seniors have for your services as a life insurance professional. Baltimore Life's SilverGuard products are a simplified issue senior life product designed to address the needs of our seniors for final expense. There are 3 products that we'd like to review. SilverGuard 1 is our level death benefit product. SilverGuard 2 is our graded death benefit product for underwriting risk Table 5 through Table 8. And SilverGuard 3 is also a graded death benefit product for underwriting risk Table 9 through Table 12. Now let's review some additional details about our SilverGuard products. Information can also be found in our SilverGuard Agent Guide. SilverGuard 1 is a level death benefit product. It is non-participating whole life and offers a full and immediate death benefit starting day 1. Premiums for SilverGuard 1 are guaranteed, and so are the death The underwriting is based on risk, standard through Table 4. Issue ages are 50 through 80, based on current age or age at last birthday. The minimum face amount is $2,500 and $20 a month. The maximum face amount is $25,000 for issue ages 50 through 75, and for issue ages 76 through 80, the maximum face amount is $15,000. SilverGuard 1 offers a life pay option. We also offer a 10-pay option for this product. Also, at an additional premium cost, we offer the accidental death benefit. It is available for the SilverGuard 1 product, but only the life pay version. The benefit provides a death benefit for accidental death equal to the face amount of the base plan. All of our SilverGuard products go through a simplified underwriting process. That means there are no exams, required blood work, home office specimens, or APSs. We do an MID check and an RX check on all applications. In order to qualify for the SilverGuard 1 product, the applicant must be able to answer no to all the health questions in parts 1 and 2 of the application and be within the SilverGuard 1 bill limits in order to be eligible for that product. Our application is Form 7430-0508. The first section of health questions, Part 1 health questions on the application, are the knockout questions. You must always answer no to the Part 1 health questions in order to qualify for any of our 3 SilverGuard products. So the Part 2 questions are the additional qualifying questions, and again, in order to qualify for SilverGuard 1, the applicant must be able to answer no to all the health questions in Parts 1 and 2 of the application in order to qualify. SilverGuard 2 is our rated benefit product. It is, again, a non-participating whole life product, and the way the death benefit works is that if a non-accidental death occurs in the first policy year, 25% of the face amount would be payable. In year 2, 50% of the face is payable, and in year 3 and thereafter, 100% of the face amount would be payable. In the event of an accidental death, we would pay the full death benefit starting at issue. Premiums for SilverGuard 2 are guaranteed level, and they are based on underwriting risk, Table 5 through Table 8. Issue ages are 50 through age 80, based on current age or age at last birthday. The minimum face amount is $2,500 and $20 a month. The maximum face amount for SilverGuard 2 is $15,000. We offer a life pay version for the SilverGuard 2 product. Through simplified underwriting, in order to be eligible for the SilverGuard 2 product, the applicant must be able to truthfully answer no to all the health questions in Part 1 on the application, and no more than one yes response to a Part 2 question on the application. This assumes that they're within the SilverGuard 1 height and weight limits in order to be eligible for this product. If the applicant exceeds the SilverGuard 1 weight limits but is within the SilverGuard 2 and 3 bill limits, then in order to qualify for the SilverGuard 2 product, they must truthfully be able to answer no to all the health questions in Parts 1 and 2 of the application in order to be eligible for this product. For additional information on the SilverGuard bill tables, please refer to the underwriting section of the SilverGuard Agent Guide. SilverGuard 3 is another rated benefit life product, and it is designed for underwriting risk, Table 9 through Table 12. Again, it is a non-participating whole life product, and the way the death benefit works is that if a death occurs non-accidentally in policy year 1, 25% of the face amount would be payable. In year 2, 50% is payable, and in year 3 and thereafter, 100% of the face amount is payable. As mentioned before, if a death occurs due to an accident, the full death benefit would be payable starting at issue. The premiums for SilverGuard 3 are guaranteed level. The issue ages are 50 to age 80 based on current age or age at last birthday. The minimum face amount for SilverGuard 3 is $2,500 and $20 a month. The maximum face amount is $10,000. We offer a life pay version for this product, and through simplified underwriting, in order to qualify for the SilverGuard 3 product, the applicant must be able to truthfully answer no to all health questions in Part 1 of the application, with no more than 2 yes responses to questions in Part 2 on the application. This assumes that they're within the SilverGuard 1 height and weight limits in order to be eligible. Applying for SilverGuard 3 if your client is exceeding the SilverGuard 1 weight limits, but is within the SilverGuard 2 and 3 build limits, then in order to qualify for the SilverGuard 3 product, they must be able to answer no to, again, all the questions in Part 1 on the application, and no more than one yes response to a Part 2 question on the application in order to be eligible for this product. For additional information, please review the details in the SilverGuard Agent Guide for the build tables. Also, you'll find a very handy SilverGuard RX list to review. The SilverGuard prescription drug list can help you better qualify your applicant at point of sale prior to enrolling the application to make sure that you're properly assessing the risk and quoting the right product within the SilverGuard portfolio. Let's review some of the common features and benefits with the SilverGuard's 1, 2, and 3 products. All 3 products are gender-based and offer premium rates for non-tobacco and tobacco users. We offer a full commission on the $60 policy fee. The same level contracted first-year commission is available to you for all 3 SilverGuard products. Premium modes, when using InSpeed, are all through electronic fund transfer. We offer an EFT monthly, EFT semi-annual, and EFT annual premium. That means that the first premium and all future premiums must be paid using an electronic fund transfer method. If a client starts at issue on an EFT premium mode, let's say semi-annual or annual, and wants to change the premium mode after issue to a billed semi-annual or annual, we will allow that type of a change. For paper applications being submitted, we offer premium modes, monthly bank draft, and then also have a billed quarterly, semi-annual, and annual premium mode. All 3 SilverGuard products also include the $1,000 cash draft feature. The way that benefit works is that after a policy has been issued and enforced for 2 years beyond the contestability period and a death were to occur, we would pay death claims to Solution No in approximately 2 days once we receive all the paperwork. But there will be times when the beneficiary isn't quite ready to process the total claim, but would need a little bit of cash to help with the final expenses for their loved one. By getting a proof of death from their doctor, as well as a signed cash draft, they can take the signed cash draft and proof of death to the local bank, and the bank will advance $1,000 in cash to the named beneficiary at the local bank, which certainly can go a long way in helping pay and start to pay for those final expenses. Upon the final settlement of the death claim, we would deduct the $1,000 that was paid in cash from the total claim to be paid. Now let's review some underwriting information regarding the SilverGuard product. You're to use application form 7430-0508 or the state-specific variation of this form when writing SilverGuard. We also offer you an agent guide for SilverGuard, and within that agent guide there is an underwriting section with a lot of information that will be very helpful to you on getting started. We have underwriting guidelines which will help you with your field underwriting of this product. At the end of the underwriting guidelines section, you will also find the names and phone numbers for our underwriters if you were to have any questions. You'll also find a build table or height and weight table for SilverGuards 1, 2, and 3. You'll also find the prescription drug list, which is an excellent tool to help you pre-qualify your applicant prior to enrolling the application. Of course, you want to make sure you're writing the right SilverGuard product, and a prescription drug list will give you a little bit of guidance to make sure that if a client is using a specific drug for a specific health impairment, what type of underwriting you should expect from us to underwrite this SilverGuard product. For additional questions that you might have, feel free to contact our Agent Services Call Center, toll-free 877-533-2468. Let's take a look at some of the sales and marketing tools that you will find in our SilverGuard Toolkit on the Agent website. First, our Agent Guide. The Agent Guide will review for you product, rates and values, underwriting information. All that is conveniently in the product guide that we have for our agents. You can simply print the guide online. You can order the guide from us, or simply save the PDF to your laptop. We also have very nice 4-color client brochures that you can order from us to use to help your point-of-sale presentation. Our latest edition is something called Secure Solutions Mobile Link. Mobile Link is a link to SilverGuard that you can place on your mobile phone or tablet, where you can quickly get an overview on product, underwriting information, and it will allow you to calculate rates and values right on your mobile device. We have mailers, pre-approach letters on the site, one-page marketing flyers that you can customize with your contact information, phone scripts, and different methods on handling common objections on your phone calls. We have our complimentary memorial planning guide that you can order from us. We also have a fillable version of the planning guide that you can email to your clients. We also have our Secure Solutions Presenter software, which you can download to your laptop, and it will allow you to make excellent point-of-sale presentations with your client. We have our on-demand training modules, which include training on product, the in-speed process, and several other sales and marketing ideas. And finally, our application and forms package. Everything you will need to market and, of course, enroll our products, you can find in the application and forms package. Simply answer a few quick questions, and it will automatically populate your forms to either submit a paper application or have the forms that you will need to enroll a in-speed application. When submitting applications for SilverGuard to Baltimore Life, you can either complete and submit a paper application or use our in-speed process, which is an electronic application automated underwriting process allowing you to enroll the entire application over the phone with our call center in a paperless type of process. First, let's discuss the paper application process. This would involve the use of a telephone verification interview, and we'll also discuss our faxed app program when using paper. A very high percentage of all the applications submitted for SilverGuard use our in-speed enrollment process, but there are going to be times, even when you like using in-speed, that you must submit a paper application and can't use in-speed. These situations are rare, but let's review them right now. The first reason is if you, the agent, or the applicant just do not want to enroll the application using the in-speed process. You don't want to do an application over the phone, or maybe use our voice-recorded signature process. The second reason is if the applicant's insurability is in doubt. Since the in-speed process uses automated underwriting, you do not want to use in-speed. You probably want to pick up the phone and call one of our underwriters to talk about the case, but then submit a paper application, non-bound, for the underwriter's consideration. The third reason is the applicant or the agent wants to backdate the policy issue to conserve age. We do not backdate using the in-speed process. You must submit that type of request on a paper application. If the agent is working in the Hispanic marketplace and the client does not speak English or understand the English language, then you must submit a paper application. And then when you call to our call center to complete the telephone verification interview with your client, they will schedule a translated interview with your client to complete that telephone verification interview in Spanish. The next reason is if the applicant cannot speak or hear independently on their own. In this case, we definitely can't do an in-speed application, and we really can't complete an independent telephone verification interview. So you should submit a paper application, and we will be requesting a copy of your client's current doctor's report in order to consider that application. The last reason is if the applicant wants to pay their premium on a direct bill method, such as quarterly, semi-annual, or annual, or use a credit card for the first premium. Since none of those methods are allowed through the in-speed process, you would have to submit that on a paper application. A very high percentage of all the applications submitted for SilverGuard use our In order to process a paper application, your client must complete an inbound telephone verification interview. As soon as you complete the application, you or your client can contact the call center toll-free at 877-909-7260. The hours for the call center are 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday. These are all Eastern times. If you, the agent, are starting the call for your client, make sure you remember your Baltimore Life agent number. That's that 9-digit number that you will always need to know in order to submit business with us. Also, make sure if you're starting that call to provide the call center rep with the SilverGuard product that you are enrolling. If you must leave the home, that's fine. Your client can make that call. They will simply be asked, though, their agent's name, their name, the product they applied for, simply SilverGuard 1, 2, or 3, as well as their social security number. Now, if they are a legal immigrant, they need to provide their 9-digit legal immigration number instead. Please note that you want to call during business hours. If the call center is not available, call back during the next business day. But please note this interview must be completed in order for us to process your paper applications. When completing a paper application, we would encourage our agents to either fax or email a scanned copy of the application to our new business center. You would also want to include a copy of the void check with instructions on how you want us to draft the premiums from the bank. Just make sure the fax is high quality, your handwriting is legible, and all form numbers are visible on the forms being faxed. Please fax all the forms required, including the replacement notice, if required, a state-specific disclosure form in the states of Pennsylvania or Maine, and also the HIPAA authorization form 7699-0811. The applicant pre-notice and conditional receipt should not be in this fax. It should have been torn off the application and, of course, given to your client. The only time when you would actually have to mail us something is if you were to receive a check from the client for a quarterly, semi-annual, or annual premium. This check will need to be mailed to the new business center since we cannot negotiate a facsimile of a live check. Our most popular method of enrolling new business for SilverGuard is using our InSpeed technology, which allows you to secure client approvals at the point of sale. It is, yes, a one-call-does-it-all type of process with no paperwork. Forget that old-fashioned way of completing paper applications. Use our InSpeed process, which is a completely electronic app and automated underwriting process. SilverGuard applications are completed over the phone with our call center, and this certainly promotes not only immediate underwriting decisions, but rapid commission payments. We make decisions while you're on the phone with your client in most all cases with a very high rate of underwriting approval. In cases where we cannot make an immediate underwriting decision, we will process that application with the decision within 48 hours. There is no paperwork with our InSpeed process. The entire application is done paperless, with all the signatures captured using our voice-recorded signature process. For more information on our SilverGuard program, please contact our Agent Services Call Center toll-free 877-533-2468.